society kind of wants us to be this expert in this one thing. I sometimes feel guilty as a parent of a toddler to like, oh, maybe I should just like get her really into DJing from an early on, or, you know, maybe I should read more books. But I want her to have a diverse perspective. But as soon as I do that, by definition, she can no longer be the same kind of expert than the 2-year-old who has focused on one thing from early on all the time.
Yeah.
But then in order to navigate relationships, we need different perspectives. And that's, I think, something that I really appreciated about you, how you kind of read and studied very widely.
Yeah. I think that's, parenting
we can do
thing.
both.
I really think that we get too concerned with, will our children succeed in life if we teach them math and, and calculus and music and dance and sports early on. And I mean, we do know that through research that what kids need most is unconditional love, and that we believe in them, and that we show them how to connect with themselves and with us, right? They need unconditional love and structure. So just to give them a structure where they can still breathe, but where they feel like, I'm safe in the structure and I know what to expect, and everything else can come later, learning maths, learning sports and so on. Of course, that's important too. I don't want to say that it's not important, right? But just to really see how can I show up for my kid and be fully present and give them my full presence and give them unconditional love.
Yeah, and this is so interesting through an existential lens, right? Because when we think there's freedom in unconditional love, there's structure in conditional love, right? If I do this, I'll be loved. And that's clear to me. And that's why a lot of the high achievers that I'm coaching, they're achieving incredibly, but it's because those conditions have been laid. I'm getting loved if I achieve, if I'm surpassing things academically. And that helps them be very successful, professionally, but it's a source of great suffering, So there's freedom in unconditional love, but also they really do need structure. Otherwise they feel loved. That's why when freedom is so celebrated, that's what the existentialists encourage us to appreciate, that actually complete freedom is something that creates a lot of anxiety.
Yeah.
And getting the balance right can be really tricky.
Yeah. And just for our audience, because I think it's worth mentioning here for parents, I really like the book by Shauna Shapiro and Chris White. It's called Mindful Discipline. And it's a positive psychology book that incorporates the study of mindfulness and compassionate study for parents. And I love that it's nuanced and evidence-based, sharing from the own perspective